In 1900, there were only 45 states in the Union, and abortion was largely illegal in every one of them. By the 1950s, about 1 million illegal abortions were performed each year in the United States, and over 1,000 women died each year as a result. In 1967, Colorado became the first state to legalize abortion in the case of rape, incest, or permanent physical disability to the woman. 3 years later, Hawaii, New York, Alaska, and Washington repealed their anti-abortion laws. In 1973, the Supreme Court ruled abortion was legal in the United States in the case Roe v. Wade. The 9 justices cited the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment as a right to privacy. But they said the right to privacy must be balanced with the state's interest in protecting prenatal life and women's health. Anti-choice lawmakers in some states have seen that balance as a challenge to reverse Roe. From 1973 to 1992, there were 5 direct challenges to Roe, all of which failed. Then, in 1992, the Supreme Court took on the case of Casey v. Planned Parenthood and determined that while states couldn't ban abortion outright, they could regulate it, opening up the floodgates to anti-choice legislation in all 50 states. In 2005, state regulation hit a record level with 34 new abortion restrictions. But it didn't take long for that record to be broken. In 2011, 92 abortion restrictions were enacted by state legislatures. These provisions were enacted in 24 states, meaning nearly half the country has new abortion restrictions. We've come a long way since the start of the 20th century, but we have a long way to go. As of 2011, only 7 states have laws on the books that protect women if the courts overturn the decision in Roe v. Wade. 19 states require women be given counseling that includes false or misleading statements before an abortion. 26 states require women observe a waiting period before having an abortion. And 36 require some parental involvement for minors to access abortion care. Today, these restrictions are in place even though abortion care is part of reproductive health care. Any woman who needs an abortion should be able to have one safely and without government intrusion.